History is told on a map, but the map itself lies.
What if the straight lines and familiar shapes hide the world's greatest secrets?
This is the true, chaotic story of the world's geography. Meet Barle, a single town divided by over 30 separate national borders.
Contrast that with the Korean DMZ, the most heavily guarded 4-kilometer line on Earth.
And what of the land no one wants? Bir Tawil, the last truly unclaimed territory. These two islands are separated by the international date line. You can look at yesterday from today. Decades of conflict over the Auzo Strip, a meaningless line drawn in the desert. These are the lines that define, and sometimes utterly confuse our world. But borders are only half the story. What about the countries that only lasted a few days? For over a century, neutral Mornet was ruled jointly by two empires, a tiny political experiment. It lasted 104 years, finally swallowed by Belgium after World War I.
After WW2, the Free Territory of Trieste became a UN-mandated country, a Cold War buffer zone.
It only took 7 years for the world to carve it up again. Dissolved in 1954.
The Republic of Cabinda declared independence for just over a day before being forcibly re-annexed. History is littered with attempts, from oil platforms to tiny islands, ghosts of nations everywhere. The greatest disappearances were the empires that fractured and dissolved into the map we know today.
The true scale of power is often hidden. Time to look at history from a new perspective.
At its peak, the Mongol Empire was larger than modern-day Russia, and it all vanished.
For a time, the sun literally never set on the British Empire. That era is now history. The single largest real estate deal in history, the Louisiana Purchase, doubling a young nation overnight.
The Roman Empire's borders defined the West for 5 centuries. Its shadow still lingers on the map. Despite how big it looks on a flat map, the entire country of Russia is still bigger than the planet Pluto. The territory we're losing right now, the Amazon rainforest, shrinking at an alarming rate. A shocking scale comparison. Geographically, the entirety of Europe fits inside the continent of Australia.
But the biggest changes are not in the past. They are in the future.
Climate change is redrawing the coastal lines. These low-lying nations may soon vanish completely. The Triple Frontier, a complex meeting point of 3 nations, a hub of both trade and geopolitical friction. As the ice melts, the Arctic becomes the next frontier for resource claims, the new geopolitical battleground. China's Belt and Road is the largest infrastructure project in history, subtly redrawing global power lines. Look far enough into the future, and continents will collide again. Welcome to Pangaea Proxima.
The narrow Strait of Hormuz controls 1/5 of the world's oil, a flashpoint of global energy security.
The true map of humanity is not land area, but population density. See where 8 billion people truly live.
Beneath the melting ice of Antarctica, new mountain ranges and vast resources wait to be claimed. Despite all the exploration, the deep Pacific Ocean still holds more unexplored territory than all of Earth's landmass. From ancient empires to future threats, the map is always changing, always surprising. So, the question remains, are you sure you know your world?
Don't forget to subscribe for more secrets.